Good morning, young aspiring advocates, those who are undergoing law courses. I would like to give some tips how to understand the law, how to read the law, how to reading out the law. These things are I want to know. Practically, you must understand that every word has got different meaning. Literal meaning is different, legal meaning is different, colloquial meaning is different. For example, Sridhana, Sridhanam, Sridhana. Sridhana means the gift offered to Sri is a colloquial meaning. Literal meaning means the property of the woman. Legal means that the property which was offered, if it is demanded, that Sridhana will be illegal offense. Such way that word Sridhana is being understood at three places. Like that, sanction. Colloquially means sanction means obtained. Literally, sanction means being accepted, literal meaning. But legal meaning sanction means there are command of the state government in implementing the act. That is called sanction. What is sanction for criminal law? Punishment is sanction for criminal law. What is sanction for civil law? Remedy is the sanction for civil. So you should understand this way to. It's all right. I hope there are multi number of words which have got two different meanings. Apart from that, one more important aspect you should understand that at the time of reading the Bare Act or whatever may be, constitution, wherever, the word occurred at particular place have some meaning within that particular place and have different meaning in different place. If one word may have some effective meaning in one section, say some 40 section, that the same word may have a different meaning in a different section, like 100 section, whatever it is. Therefore, you should not presume that the meaning of that particular section is also applicable there. Everywhere you have to go read, again read, again read. Therefore, this doctrine of reading out principle, what it says, there are multi number of messages in the book, law book, commentary, text, act. But somebody make you to understand why that words are there and what it denotes, how to interpret. That is called reading, doctrine of reading out principle. Making you to understand, educating you to understand that particular word. Judges are with enormous efforts writing judgment fantastically to make you to understand and how to apply that word for the purpose of to meet the end of justice. This is then it's all right. Then today, because it is opening day, I would like to have some more time with you. How to read Bare Acts. You start reading the act from the cause title, from which year the act is there, and whether that act year also contains as amended from another year. These things are too important. Then you see every act has got an object of the act, purpose of the act. Then there shall be a preamble, purpose of the act, why that act was enacted. Domestic violence. Domestic violence was prevailing time to time. There is no check. Therefore, they want domestic. Women Harassment Act. Eve Teasing Act was there, but that is not sufficient to curb the women's being harassed at public places and working places. Therefore, for that to reach aim and object, Women's Harassment Act has been in. Thereafter, some preamble may be there. Preamble may be there. Preamble is there, then the preamble may say the main object to enact that. Apart from that, the author's note at the prior to commencement of act, author may discuss with you about the history of that particular act and field. Why prior to that which act was prevailing, prior to why this act was enacted, under what compulsion. Though we have an independent, sovereign, social, security, democratic Republic of India, being a member of United Nations organization, time to time national conventions about every subject of United Nations organization declarations subject, the treaty and conferences, they declare that these member countries should enact such act, like NDPS Act, to curb the NDPS menace, like working place women's, like children's harassment, sexual harassment, POCSO Act. For this all, a package may be there. Somebody else would be there to have check on all those things. Therefore, you try to read, then question arises, the extension of the applicability of the territory of the that particular act, because in sometimes when India was declared independence in the year 1947, there are other so many countries are not within the ambit of Indian domain control. Therefore, if any act is passed, that should be within the ambit of territory, like Sikkim, Manipur are later annexed with India, and therefore that is most important. But nowadays we are totally gain over all those things. So this is what I would like to share with you about today's tip, how to read and understand the words. So excuse me, those who are following me, I would like to interact with them little bit हिंदी. जो आप लोग कानून पढ़ रहे हैं, तो आप लोग के साथ में थोड़ा बहुत बातचीत करना चाहता हूँ. जो शब्द जो होता है ना, कैसा आप लोग किताब पढ़ने की शुरू करेंगे. किताब जब पढ़ेंगे तो एक एक शब्द को एक एक मतलब अलग होता है. जैसा लिटरल मतलब अलग होता है. लिटरल मतलब तो शब्द के अनुसार नॉर्मल अर्थ होता है. विधिपूर्ण अर्थ अलग होता है. एक ही शब्द जब कानून के अंदर लिखा जाता है उसका अर्थ बिल्कुल अलग रहता है. जब अपन बाहर में बातचीत करते हैं उसका अर्थ अलग होता है. जैसा श्रीदाना, श्रीदाना का मतलब जो है, अब अपने बेटियों को जो गिफ्ट देते हैं उसको श्रीदाना कहते हैं. मगर कानून के मुताबिक श्रीदाना जो है वो है इतना बड़ा सब्जेक्ट है, तो उसको मांगना और डिमांड करना अपराध का क्राइम हो जाता है. वैसा सैंक्शन है. सैंक्शन का मतलब है तो आपको अनुमति देना है. मगर कानून के मुताबिक सैंक्शन का मतलब ऐसा है अधिकार. जैसा क्रिमिनल लॉ में सैंक्शन क्या होता है, दंड देना सरकार का अधिकार है. सिविल लॉ में सैंक्शन क्या है, रिमेडी देना है. ये बहुत कुछ चीज़ ऐसी है जिस जगह पे कानून में एक शब्द का अर्थ अपने को मालूम होता है, वही अर्थ पूरा कई अदर सेक्शंस के अर्थ नहीं हो सकता है. उधर का अर्थ अलग भी हो सकता है. इस ध्यान से आपको थोड़ा बहुत सुनना पड़ेगा. दूसरी बात ऐसा है, जब भी आप किताब खरीदते हैं, किताब पढ़ना आप शुरू करते हैं, बैर एक्ट, तो कहाँ से पढ़ना चाहिए? तो आपको एक्ट कौन सी साल का वहाँ से पढ़ना है. जब आप पढ़ते हैं तो उसके अंदर लिखा जाता है, इसका अमेंडेड साल का भी लिखा जाता है। तो उससे आपको समझना पड़ेगा। फिर एम एंड ऑब्जेक्ट, कानून इसलिए बनाया। फिर उसके बाद प्रियम्बल, और उसके बाद ये आथर जो है वो इस एक्ट के बारे में अपना एक्सपीरियंस, नॉलेज का आपके बांटता है। उससे आपको ये मालूम हो जाए ये कानून क्यों बनाया गया, किसकी दबाव से बनाया गया। क्योंकि हम यूनाइटेड नेशन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन सदस्य हैं, तो टाइम टू टाइम कॉन्फ्रेंसेस में ये फैसला किया जाता है ये कानून आपको बनाना पड़ेगा, तो हम लोग उस कानून को हम बनाते हैं। तो इसलिए तो जैसा पोक्सो एक्ट है और एनडीपीएस एक्ट, ये सब जो है कानून, इसलिए जुवेनाइल जस्टिस एक्ट, ये सब टाइम टू टाइम हम लोग अमन करते हैं, फाइल करते हैं। इसका कारण ये है कि यूनाइटेड नेशन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और कई देशों का संगठन में ऐसा फैसला किया जाता है ऐसा कानून बनाना। ये आज का टिप्पणी है, टिप्पणी नंबर 1। और मैं अलग अलग नहीं बना सकता हूँ, इसलिए हिंदी में भी बनाया। जो आपको हिंदी में सुनना चाहिए तो आप हिंदी से सुनिए। Those who want to listen English do not want to listen after my Hindi conversation, you drop it. Best wishes. Namaskar.